health. God can restore your finances. God can restore your family. God can restore whatever the situation is, he can restore. But the one thing that would require a deep engagement with your will has to do with your identity. There's stories in the Bible where people will just be healed and not even know why they got healed. The centurion, his son who was dying, is in the house. And the centurion is going to Jesus. And Jesus just speaks a word. The dying boy all of a sudden finds himself healed. But no one just finds themselves saved. No one just finds themselves in alignment. No one just finds themselves in obedience. You have to make the decision. No one just finds themselves going from idol worship to commitment to Jesus. No one just finds themselves going from idolatry to repentance. It is your decision. And that decision requires humility. People can become millionaires overnight without the help of anything. That's something you might have done at some point and you forgot about it, and then all of a sudden God uses it. I have heard stories, I have seen things where it doesn't even make sense. You made an investment into one stock and you forgot about it, and then the stock does something crazy and you're like, wow, wait, what just happened? A friend of mine made this investment and forgot it. 2-3 years later, I can't remember if it was 2 or 3, she goes back into the app, and that little investment went like times 50. So there are things that the Lord can just breathe on. And you don't even know when or how it happened. But when it comes to your identity, it requires your participation. It requires an intentionality. And so for that, the Lord can cause many things in your life to be affected to get you back to the place of right standing. Because you see, there is a difference between obedience and alignment. Obedience, I would liken it to being pregnant. As a woman, I can use that example. When you're pregnant, there's certain things you must do, right? You know, they would advise you, hey, don't eat sushi. They would advise you to not have drink, right? Don't take drugs, right? There's certain things you must do for the health of your child. Your consistency in doing the right things, taking your prenatals. For the men, you will catch up. Right? So you can think of it as vitamins, okay? There are things you must do so that on the day of delivery, now we speak of alignment. When a healthy child is born, I'm not talking about when there are complications outside of your control. I'm talking about the things that fall into your own strength and power and ability. And so your consistency in that births alignment. Because you can be obedient today and disobedient tomorrow. You can live a lifestyle of obedience for 1 week and a lifestyle of disobedience for 2 months. It will not bring you to the point of alignment. And so the Lord is after your alignment. And you are the last to realize your departure until the Lord brings correction in front of you. Just ask David. David had a heart for God. He was more aware that he loves the Lord so much that when there was slight departure, he did not know it. That even when a prophet came to correct him, he said, oh no, such a person must die. And the prophet said, it is you. So there are times that the Lord would allow things in your life to get you back to the place of not just obedience, but alignment.